The Fall Doctrine. Date. Chapter. Introduction. 1. Me, I am not, in usual sense, considered to be a successful person. The last years I spent more than few of my time meditating absent from social contact or in general people. For that in this shorter or longer book, the main topic is supposed to be where that led me, and the enlightening experience that not just was to withdraw myself from every other person in gain of solitude, but the, if you call it that, wisdom I gained by it. With less money it certainly is necessary to regulate down an intake of prosperous foods, these that are rather luxurious, those, for example, expensive chocolate, but eating a jar of it dispensed over some weeks. The ordinary is in a sense helpful, not that up front I did not live similar, for the consumption of drugs is rather costly. In the first part I want to draw focus to the ancient Egyptian concept of the Nile, which I got to understand, if I might believe so, is crucial to perceive as not just that of religion but the all-encompassing metaphor that guides healing in a person, and thus mandatory to be not only grappled with. Often when people speak about masculinity they expect abstracted concepts to provide a certainty of classification. Nonetheless, simple truth should be that a man is grounded in his own reality, while a woman is not in need of the material such as a man would be. Spiritually wise, this likely is even more true, not filling for the check, to describe women as dependent on an illusion, or that they only belong to a person because love is the only aspect to, while happiness in it is true, is to be conciliated with. But the idea that she does not need the same self-verification that a man does, which hence this gender looks up to the upper horizon, above the wasteland, beyond to the delta of Cairo, to the father Ra, like Re is his servant as well. A woman most likely tends to view the surrounding for thus that she seizes, the breeze not giving away, and simplified, a man will in most cases try to accomplish by his nature, to form his own image, to establish a sort of relevance to its own knowledge in reality, while the woman articulates the rejuvenation of herself without the portrait, with no belief that pales away the difference. Thus she does not need the self-esteeming value of confirmation by material things to stay in love, and for it all the legacy of a man his is that a legacy of a man for himself, meaning the legacy of a man is for himself. By this, confronted with a natural boundary, they act the same, but their focus too of survival is a different one. Regarding this, which are natural boundaries, I figured it helpful to view them as a guiding thread to existence, like embracing heat or cold in unconventional circumstances, to level their own illusion away from it. And with it there is the concept of the Nile, a river in the wasteland that is more than just a raw resource for crops or guiding aspect of life, but in the view to the lands a structuring river that symbolizes healing, much like the perception of the threat that natural forces are tremoring on the conscious instead of negating them away to be forgotten, and in remind of them picturize daily the coming of death, but which each moment in awareness of these the knowledge that one is, uncertain that what this will mean, but at least knowing that these or there, meaning there, are dangers hidden away from one's sight. Just like a citizen of Cairo must have known that beyond the safe walls of his home there would be only one or few steps in the desert or wasteland around that might lead back to the horizon, and for it knowing how to work along the Nile.